Mr. Jenkins, school year starting in just a couple weeks from now. What are the plans for the school year in terms of masking and how students will attend class?
First of all, with regards to masking, the board will make a final decision on that on Thursday, August the 5th. My recommendation to the board at this particular time, based upon the data from LDOH as well as CDC, and also the recommendation from the governor, is to continue masking for all students from kindergarten through 12th grade. And so that is my recommendation, as well as there is a presidential executive order where masking is on public transportation. So we will have, all students will be required to wear masks on a bus if they're riding public school buses.
Now, you're launching an incentive program for employees, correct?
Yes. One of the things that we're trying to do is a three-prong approach, one of which is to do testing in our schools. We're working with a company to hopefully have that within by September, where in which we can test at least 20% of our population within our schools for students and staff, and hopefully there'll be a monetary incentive for them to participate. So we're working through those details right now, and hopefully we'll have an answer very soon regarding.
What are some of the incentives for the teachers that participate?
Well, tentatively, I want to stress tentatively, we're looking at approximately $25 for the initial test and $10 thereafter. Again, it's 20% of the population each week, so that doesn't mean that the same person will be tested every single week. It could be, again, it's a voluntary basis. It doesn't mean that everyone has to participate, but we're hoping that we do get a large participation rate that will help us in terms of combating COVID within our schools.
We're hearing questions from people about mandatory vaccinations. We hear about it in the federal government, state government. Will St. Landry Parish School Board, the school district, look towards making vaccinations mandatory for its employees?
No, we are not considering mandatory vaccination for our employees. That is something that would have to come from the federal level and or the state level. So at this time, absolutely not. No mandate in terms of vaccination for students or staff.
Anything else you want to add about the school year?
No, again, we just want to encourage parents and also students that are able to, of age to be vaccinated. We want to, last year was tremendous. It was tough for everyone, students as well as the community. And so we want to encourage them to wear their masks and also to be vaccinated when possible for those students that are ages 12 years and above. And so we can get through this, but we need everyone's assistance and help in order to have as normal of a school year as possible. We believe that having students in the classroom is the best place for them to receive the highest quality education as possible.
This one just popped up with high school volleyball and football starting. Will there be any capacity restrictions in gyms or in stadia this year?
Not at this time. Louisiana Athletic Association hasn't imposed any restrictions. However, that could change as the cases increase or the positivity rate changes. So until we look at going back to those phases that the governor instituted, there's no capacity issues at the moment, but I suspect that will change.
Thank you, Mr. Jenkins. Appreciate you.
All right. Thank you.